Live from Washington, D.C., 2K Sports proudly brings you the Wizards. Welcome, everybody. Glad you decided to spend your Thursday night with us here at 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. And, of course, Kyle Kuzma. Since he's out of the picture, the team will have to fill his shoes.
And to say the deal changes the look and the feel of this franchise, quite frankly, is stating the obvious. That they are a vastly different team than they were just a few days ago. Obviously looking long-term rather than short.
And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul. Beal with it. Down low. And stolen by Portis. And Doris, you look at these teams, both great on the glass.
Well, they define their success and failure by what is the rebounding margin. It is huge tonight. This is going to be a tough physical battle.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I briefly spoke with Mike Budenholzer, and at the top of Coach's to-do list is figuring out how to deal with the Kristaps Porzingis mismatch. Coach says Porzingis can be a nightmare to defend because of his height and shooting. If we go big, he'll drag our rim protectors away, but if we go small, he shoots right over us. That's why KD referred to him as the unicorn. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. Beal with the steal. Lets the three fly. Back in, coming off the assist from Young.
Well, Bradley Beal does not need to handle the ball to be a threat. He gets to the catch-and-shoot game and makes the defense pay.
When talking about Bradley Beal, Greg, we're not just talking about one of the league's elite shooters. We're talking about one of the league's elite scorers.
And if you don't hear Beal mentioned in the same breath as some other NBA superstars, you should. He's capable of putting up a 50-piece on any given night. This is no specialist. This is an absolute superstar.
To the inside. Here's Portis. Drops in the layup for two.
And how about the splendid floor vision from Antetokounmpo? A good decision maker, improves his passing each and every year.
Now here's Beal. Driving inside. And finished off by Beal.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
And so Milwaukee again turning it over. Good ball. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Dinwiddie with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Pass to Beal. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. The Wizards shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
And the technical free throw is good.
Guys, let's remember it was Kevin Durant who nicknamed Porzingis the unicorn, and that was due to the combination of skills, right? A 7-footer who can shoot it, who can step out to the three-point line, and block shots. That's a rare combination.
Here's Dinwiddie. Driving in. Count the basket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
He gets that one.
How about about the effort. You didn't think a little contact would prevent Giannis from scoring, did you?
Stolen by Allen. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Here's Allen. Pass to Portis. And they go to the intentional foul. The Bucks shooting their first free throw.
That's his
First trip to the line in this one.
Third team foul. At the line for the Bucks.
And the first one drops.
2 shots.
And Portis drains both of them. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for Washington. Banked in off the glass.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
When I think of Ivica Zubac, I think about solid big man who is still young and developing. It's really a matter of him gaining confidence at this point.
Kicks it out to Giannis. Oh, good with the triple.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
Here's Porzingis. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
Kristaps Porzingis is a tough cover. This guy knows he can make threes. Now you get inside the lane and look out.
Over in the corner, Portis. And the Bucks miss again. Wizards leading by 4. Inside. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis. Porzingis has got 5 points so far. 36 seconds left here in the first quarter. Giannis drives in. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And on the drive, Giannis, he can be so disruptive, just muscling his way through the defense.
And for the Bucks.
Now the Wizards with it. They lead by 4. Driving the lane. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Possession to
Oh, the
Milwaukee.
long arms of Brook Lopez effortlessly sends that back.
"20 seconds left in the first quarter. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. Makes it off the glass.
Giannis
Giannis has
Antetokounmpo.
got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Wizards lead by 4. We'll be back shortly, live from Washington. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Wizards.
Timeout.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also. And a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
So it's the Bucks now, trailing by 4. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Allen outside to the paint, puts the move on, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
Back to Barbosa. Takes the 3. Good. And Beal picking up the assist. Barbosa's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Holiday. Allen for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Yeah, that's a great point. And coaches really have to be careful. if you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
Wizards foul.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
That's his
Thank you,
first
Kevin.
personal foul.
Kristaps Porzingis is
First team
returning
foul.
to form after his knee surgery. He says making sure it's strong and stable is nonstop work. I'm feeling better, and I have confidence that I can go out there and play freely. His offense has been great. It's the defensive end he's still getting right. Guys?
Well, we know he can be a presence, DA, and I think eventually he's going to be what he wants to be. Thank you.
Well, a little bit of assertiveness from the native of Congo. Serge Ibaka has the green light.
Over in the corner, Avdia. And here is Beal. 7 points in the game. Clock at 6. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Possession to Milwaukee. Bucks substitution.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
Washington time.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Make some noise.
The Bucks trail. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Giannis inside. And he hits it to tie the game up. Antetokounmpo's got 10.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Pass to Beal. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. For Washington, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Zubac's in the post. Tips it. Young on the follow. And the Wizards lead by 3.
Well, listen, we know this about Thaddeus Young. He has very long arms. He's a nuisance on the glass. Big-time energy guy.
Outside Portis. Outside Holiday. That one, no good. Now Washington takes it the other way. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. And that's the third of 4 straight played at home.
Well, Thaddeus Young is a team-first guy, and if he sees an opportunity to get a teammate a shot, he will deliver it.
Middleton outside. Here's Portis. Off target from three-point range. Washington leading now by 5. Here's Porzingis. The rebound by Middleton.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Here's Portis. Pass to Middleton. Back to Portis. Kicks it down to Middleton. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots the 3. And the Bucks miss again. Now the Wizards with it.
And last season, Middleton adding to his game, played more of a playmaking role. Great assist numbers for him.
Bucks trailed by 5.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Bucks timeout. Bucks substitution.
1:06 left in the second quarter. And Holiday, here we go. On the wing, Holiday. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they force the shot clock violation. Great deal.
Washington basketball.
Washington leading now by 5. 44 seconds left in the first half. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. And Barbosa drops them both. 41 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. 2-for-1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Pass to Connaughton. Now here's Portis. Dinwiddie covering. 6 to shoot. Back to Portis. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Connects from three-point range. Connaughton's got himself on the board with 3 there.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Now here is Barbosa. Zubac's with it. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Bucks. 4-point game. Over to the wing. Here's Ibaka to the middle. Middleton. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Middleton's got the first basket of the second half here for Milwaukee. Here's Dinwiddie. And it's Zubac atop the key. It's good. And the Wizards lead by 4.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Holiday attacking for 3. Middleton can't hit that one. Here's Beal. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Back to Holiday. Plays it up and makes it in.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points. And Holiday just does so much on the floor. But for me, defense is his #1 attribute. He's arguably the best perimeter defender in the league.
Second chance shot. Zubac's no good. And the foul is called. They intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Both teams will make substitutions.
And for the Bucks.
Bucks trailed by 4. Holiday, an elite defender, Greg, as you said, makes life difficult for opposing guards.
And he does a great job of playing D with his feet. Comes up with some blocks and steals each game as well. Never gets lost on a play.
Back to Allen. Bucks passing it around. Portis can't get it to go. Wizards leading by 4. Taken away by Holiday. Going inside. Allen left side. Back to Holiday. Pass to Middleton. Outside Portis. Back to Middleton. Over Porzingis. And that one hits back iron. Now Young. Outside Beal. Back to Young. And here is Beal. And there's the drive. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Great play off the bounce by Bradley Beal. He has added this methodically over the course of time. Go ahead, Bradley. Drive it, baby.
The kick out to Holiday. A minute 50 left in the third quarter of the game. Stolen by Barbosa. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. Pass to Barbosa. Here's Beal. Here he goes. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Gafford. Shot clock reset for Washington. Bucks trailed by 6. Holiday gets the bucket. Holiday's got 6.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the court.
Barbosa up top. 5 points in the game. Beal from long range. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Middleton right side. Giannis outside. Left side, Portis. A three-pointer off the mark. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Screen by Gafford. Stolen by Middleton. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
The correct decision by Middleton, moving to his wide-open teammate, Chris, a terrific passer off the wing.
Both teams deciding to change it up. The Wizards with the lead. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Barbosa with it. Pass to Gafford. And here is Bryant. Antetokounmpo defending. On the wing, Giannis. Out to Ibaka for the lead. He's off from 3. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Wizards lead by 2. And we're coming back.
Wizards answer.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And the Wizards with possession. The lead is 2. Beal deciding where to go with it. Unloads. Washington gets it back. Here's Porzingis. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And if Giannis is anywhere close to you, don't shoot. His length covers a ton of ground, and boy, is he fast.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Pass to Ibaka. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. And they double up Giannis. Just 3 to shoot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Washington basketball.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Beal. A 3-ball. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. And it's a 7-point Wizards lead.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Kicks it out to Giannis. And the turnover again by Milwaukee. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Beal. Young outside. Back to Beal. Just 5 on the clock. Screen by Zubac. Beal can't get it to go.
Boy, a miss like that would drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
To me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
For a report from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team during the break. He told his guys, tempo, more tempo. We've got to be quicker into transition. Push the ball. Let's get some opportunities before the defense can set up. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul.
And now that we've gotten a taste of it, Greg, what do you think of the play-in tournament?
I love it. I mean, it definitely has some pros and cons. And you want to keep as many teams as possible engaged down the stretch, but it's a long season, and for some teams, it just got a little bit long.
Avdia gets the bucket.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Giannis inside. It's Allen on the wing. At Giannis. And the rejection by Zubac. Here's Barbosa. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Wizards.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Back to Middleton. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Clock at 4. Portis the screen. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Think burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Here's Avdia. Can't hit from in close.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
And that one goes out of bounds. Touched by Zubac.
And that was a risky pass. Fortunate that the D didn't get that one. It was in the air for a long time.
Substitution for your Wizards. Thomas Bryant. Thaddeus Young. Bradley Beal.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. To the inside. Allen. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by the Wizards.
The drive by Bryant. And the wide open shot from Avdia. Off target with his 3. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. They trail by 11. Pass to Portis. Back to Middleton. Young with the steal.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Wizards.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Bradley Beal.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
It's Beal on the wing. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point range. A rebound by the Bucks. Here's Middleton off target. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they...
I ain't with that bull.